Coming up on Final Whistle, tempers flare between England and Ireland.
Hey, take your girls back for me.
And Amber receives her selection call live on camera.
The phone ringing. Do you want me to get it? Yeah. Hi Ali, how you going?
Crouch, spine, sat.
Have we got an angle that we'd like to see something?
Did I just put a nail in the coffin for Colombia?
Am I looking at you, the camera?
You can look at me.
Okay, cool.
How many World Cups have you refereed so far?
If I end up going to New Zealand, this will be my first World Cup. I'm Amber McLachlan, a rugby union referee from Melbourne, Victoria. Today the Rugby World Cup squad gets announced for the Women's World Cup in New Zealand. So we'll find out if we're a referee or an assistant referee for the tournament.
For Amber, Kat, Holly and Sarah, the outcomes can go one of three ways. They can either be selected as a referee, assistant referee, or not selected at all. Amber's biggest audition came earlier this year at the TikTok Six Nations, refereeing England versus Ireland in front of a record crowd for a women's game in England.
To be selected for the World Cup will be pretty incredible. It will be probably actually a little bit emotional that you're kind of getting now, that it was probably a little bit of a relief. So, game day, heading into it, packing the bag this morning, excited for the game. It's going to be a crack of a match out there, so I just make sure I've got everything and I'm ready to go. I've got a variety of coins from all my test matches. I've decided to try and collect the coins from every country I go into. So, got my £1 coin here, heads and tails, ready to go. Yeah, I think if you're not sure, don't worry about it. Yeah. And Lee is there to cover for us. So if I'm not sure, I'll check for. Like I'm like, can you check that for me, Lee? Maybe. Yeah. Or I might ask, was that high? And you can go yes or no. Yeah. If I've got doubt, I'll ask. But if you don't, we'll just leave it to Lee to scan. The pre-game work that you put in to get that understanding with each other, you feel like you know what you're going to expect out there and you know what you're going to get from each other.
I'm Lee Jeffrey, and on the game in Leicester I was the TMO for Amber.
Hello, is it Lee? Hi, I'm Matt, nice to meet you. How are you doing? Good. I'm just finishing off my tech check and then we'll come and check all your monitors and get them all switched and things, if that's all right.
So the broadcasters at the moment, it's insane. There is a lot of noise, a lot of talking, trying to set up everything to make sure it's 100% correct. Got 3 screens today, so I've got one screen that's going to have a whole lot of different camera angles on it, and then I've got my live screen of the TV broadcast, and then I've got a delay screen of 4 seconds so I can double check anything that I've seen. So yeah, I'll be watching 3 screens at once.
Just arrived at Welford Road here, having a look around the pitch, just getting used to what's there, checking out the short in goals, a little bit of the curvature on the pitch, which reminds me of home in one of our fields back home, which is quite nice. Just soaking up the atmosphere at the moment. About to head in, get changed, and then we'll do the team chats, coin toss, and start getting ready for the game.
Very few referees in the women's game have experienced atmospheres of this magnitude. How Amber and her team handle this added pressure is unknown territory and will provide the World Cup referee selectors plenty to consider, depending on the team's performance. With some tight TMO calls putting England under the microscope, Amber has a challenge on her hands to block out the noise of a passionate home crowd in what is a close first half.
You can actually block out the crowd and then just focus on what you need to focus on. There are those times where you'll notice them, but then for a majority of the match, you don't know what's happening out there in the crowd at all, and you're just focused on the game.
Yes, checking the last pass, please, Amber.
No try.
some big decisions in the game, which was really good to be part of. Being a TMO and actually being involved in making those decisions is why I love being there and being part of the game.
I'm sorry, take your girls back for me. Just leave your girls there for a second. There's no try because she's not on the mark, so the penalty's coming back.
Are we looking for the punch?
So if we've heard anything that's come through on a referee's mic, then we'll go and have a look for that.
So in those big decision moments, it is just going back to our processes and then using the team around us, use my ARs, use the TMO to check off everything to make sure we are getting the right picture and the right decision.
Have we got an angle that we'd like to see something?
There is now an angle that we can now show you coming up on the big screen.
Okay, hold on. So I'm going to reverse the penalty and it's going to be a penalty against 9 whites. I don't see much force in it. It's just a push off the face.
A convincing display from Amber in front of a record crowd must surely work in her favour for World Cup selection. But with competition fierce and only 9 referee places available, it's down to Alhambra and the selection committee to discuss who has won a coveted place in the World Cup match official squad.
So it's quite unique that we are here in Granada in my office, but we will getting together from people around all the world, like New Zealand, Aussie, Canada, USA, Europe, Africa. So it's quite special. Bonsoir, Eli. Bonsoir, Eric. How are you?
I'm fine. And you? And you?
Good. Not bad. The kids are sleeping now, so yeah.
Okay. Job done.
Yeah.
Part of the job is done.
Yeah. We have another job to do before going to bed.
With tough conversations due to be had, our cameras were off for the sensitive topics surrounding the referee's performance and ultimately World Cup selection. The referees must wait for a call to discover their fate.
All right, and the phone's over there, idle, ready to go, right? So
Yeah, just in case it goes, we can run over and bring it back.
All right, very good, good. Tell me about your story in rugby up until this point. How is it that you found the game or the game has found you?
I started playing rugby in high school, country New South Wales, and took up playing at Powerhouse Rugby Club in Albert Park, where I played for a number of years. That is the phone ringing. Do you want me to get it? Yeah. Alhambra. Hi Ali, how you going? Oh, there we go.
Hello Amber, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All good. I'm calling you to inform that you are one of the 9 referees selected for the Rugby World Cup in New Zealand this year. So congratulations, Amber.
Thank you very much, Ali. No, that's really exciting. Thank you.
The selectors are very aligned that you did a really good job, and we are delighted that you are one of our 9 referees for New Zealand. So congratulations. Well done.
No.
And yeah, we keep in touch. Well done.
Thank you very much, Ali. Have a safe trip home and we'll talk later.
Have a great day, Amber.
Thank you.
Bye. Cheers, bye.
Bye. There you go. Going to New Zealand. Oh.
Marvellous. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Years of dedication has paid off for Amber. Good news also came for Holly and Sarah, both selected as referees, and relief for Kat after a tumultuous Six Nations, who travels as an assistant referee.